Willkommen zu der Pressekonferenz. Wir beginnen jetzt mit den Fragen. Das war's für diese Presse.
A meaningful occasion, and all week long the football chatter has centred around this game and these talented teams. Which one will outwit the other in a packed...
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Bundesliga coming right up. It's Hannover against Borussia Dortmund.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
He takes aim, reading it well. He's got to score! What a save!
Well, they won't get too many opportunities today, so they have to capitalise from set pieces like this.
Oh, really good header, really fine goalkeeping. Growing pressure here, and another corner. And the goalkeeper really exuding confidence. And it was a fine result for Borussia Dortmund in the last game against Stuttgart. How do you anticipate it going this time, Stuart?
Yes, to win 3-1 away from home, you have to play well, and their general play was brilliant. Today, I'm expecting a similar outcome because they have that little bit of extra quality. It will be tight, though.
Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. Karim Adeyemi. Well, he's certainly not alone. Can he finish? Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. And Leon. Adeyemi. They've lost it. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Great opportunity. Oh, he's found the net. And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted and just what they deserve. Running with the ball confidently. Read it superbly to take back possession. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? It's there for him. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Bundesliga coming right up. It's Hannover facing Borussia Dortmund.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
It's a good Dortmund move in the making. Able to skip past his man. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. But it all went to plan for Borussia Dortmund last time out against Stuttgart. How do you anticipate it going this time, Stuart?
Yes, to win away from home, you have to perform well, and their attacking play was excellent. Today will follow a similar pattern, and I expect them to win by the odd goal.
Well, it doesn't make great reading for our hosts. Just look at this. It's the weakest attack in the league, and that's official.
Yeah, they're struggling to create chances, let alone score goals, and I think it's a combination of many things. No cutting edge in midfield, a lack of movement from the front players, and nobody taking the game by the scruff of the neck. Hopefully it's a different story today.
Being egged on by the crowd, might take the lead, and a goal! That will do it! They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded. Hall. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. This could be the equaliser. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, just look at the defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Magnificent defending. Off the post and back in play. Well, threat over for now. Now, let's see what they can do here. And let's give credit to the defending. And that's great work to keep it in play. Using space on the opposite flank now. Oh, super piece of play. He's trying to create something. Porto. Advantage, Borussia Dortmund. Wonderfully weighted pass. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here we can see it again. It's a lovely ball in behind, perfectly timed, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, 2-1 it is here. And the emphasis is on creativity, but timely defending when it mattered. And it's with Hall. Kunze. Into the advanced position, and it's opening up. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes. Adeyemi. So that will be all. Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. But a lot to look forward to on the live action front here on EA TV, and we have more live Bundesliga action for you. It's Hannover versus Stuttgart. It might be. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve. He continues his run. Frankie de Jong. Oh, chance to equalise. Oh, that's an expert piece of defending, just as it was looking threatening. And the counter looks on here, options available. All hands on deck. The supporters want to see him have a go. Now let us point you in the direction of Champions League group stage action coming up live here on EA TV. It's Borussia Dortmund facing Monaco.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. Should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. Who can he pick out? This looks promising. Opportunity. And just like that, it's gone in. Borussia Dortmund suddenly are level. And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. And it's with Hall. Trying to really get at the opposition here. And they might forge ahead. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans. Jan Cotto. This attack looks highly promising. Really good build-up, but no end product. Jan Cotto. Would be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Well, no way to put a positive spin on that one. Disappointing.
Well, I don't think he'll be on the next free kick, will he? That wasn't good at all.
We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go, and just one goal between them. And into an attacking position. It's not too late for them.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. These supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line.
And players waiting in the centre. Well, that's good defending. Well organised at the back. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Cross fired over. A deft clearance. It's there for him. Oh, late drama here. All level again. Incredible scenes. And there is the referee's whistle for full time.
Danke, dass Sie so kurz nach Abpfiff vor unsere Kamera gekommen sind. Vielen Dank für diese Aussagen.
Thank you everyone for your patience, and we'll start taking some questions now. That's all we've got time for today.
Well, here's the equation. A win in this game and a favourable result elsewhere will see them reach the knockout stages. It's Borussia Dortmund. They face Monaco, and it's live on EA TV. Well, this is a region that really loves its football, the industrial west of Germany. We're at the home of Borussia Dortmund. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And we've got Champions League action on the menu. Will Borussia Dortmund confirm their presence in the knockout stages? It is Borussia Dortmund up against Monaco.
Well, thanks, Derek. What a final game this should be. It could go right to the wire. Dortmund need to hold their nerve here. I'm looking forward to this one.
And here's the 11 for Borussia Dortmund. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Nicolo Barella in the centre of midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Now, options are plenty. An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations. De Jong. Couto. Well, for Dortmund there is quite a lot of running room. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Good example of pressing without the ball. So glancing at the table, and I must say, when the teams came out of the various pots for the Champions League draw, this was the one that stood out straight away. What a riveting game this promises to be.
Well, you're absolutely right, Derek. This should be a great game. I'd expect both these teams to go deep into the competition. This is the Champions League.
Oh, they might score here, Stuart. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Elects to go short. Oh, it might be. Well, it looked as though he was going to net another one, but the keeper getting in the way.
Well, that was a decent chance for his second there. Not the finish he was really looking for.
Appeared to be in two minds. Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
Can they keep it out? And holding on to it at the second time of asking.
Well, that could just prove to be a big moment in the game. They still have a chance here, thanks to that save from Kerbal.
Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, how can you stop him?
Stuart, an opportunity! And just like that, it's gone in! Borussia Dortmund suddenly are level.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. A very effective challenge put in. Mikel Merino. Fernandes. Well, I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much.
Well, just take a look at the stats. They've certainly been creating opportunities, but they just haven't been clinical enough in front of goal. Some of their finishing has been really poor. That has to improve at some point in this game.
Karim Adeyemi. Monaco recovering possession well. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Looking for a teammate. Oh, dearie me. We know he's capable of much better from that position. Jan Cotto. And Borussia Dortmund could be onto something. Well, they couldn't keep it. Fernandez. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Well, very effective play in possession. Pivotal moment defensively. That's going to be all for the first half here in the Ruhr region. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this. Well, they've kicked off the second half here in Dortmund. Well, Dortmund have it once again. He's compelled to kick it clear. Karim Adeyemi. Will he play it in? De Jong. Return to Barella. And swiftly ending that attack. More live Bundesliga action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Borussia Dortmund facing Werder Bremen. Now breaking at pace, potential danger. Nicely timed tackle. Well, we're into the final half hour. And still looking for space. Can he put them in front? Tremendous defending to stonewall him. Well, relying very much on their passing game in a bid to take the lead. Can they get themselves in front here? Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. So after that, a goal kick it'll be. Time for a change then. Borussia Dortmund have given it away. Well, he's certainly not alone. Will it open up? And up for grabs off the keeper. And a harmless cross gobbled up. The keeper throwing it all the way out of play. And a throw in here. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Fernandez. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Oh, that's a real chance. Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here. And fine work from Monaco to win the ball back. And here they come, still pressing for an equaliser. Given away by Monaco. Opportunity here. Well, they're still trailing. Good evening, everyone. We're at the home of the Schwarz-Gelben, as they're known here in Germany, Borussia Dortmund, and what a venue this is. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League action on the menu. Will Borussia... Real chance! Oh, that's a fine save. He's having quite the game for himself. Save after save after save. This is the lineup for Dortmund. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Nicolo Barella in the centre of midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. A lot of space afforded Borussia Dortmund. Barella. They were playing fluent football, but then the foul, and now you would anticipate a yellow card. How about the cross? De Jong. On to Barella. Such an important goalkeeping intervention under pressure. Enzo Fernandez. Moving forward effectively. A fine reading of the situation. Well, a glance at the table confirms that the home side are not really in the position they would ideally...
Oh, big moment here, Derek.
And a goal! It could be such an important one. A goal to get the fans dreaming about the knockout stages.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? That's really good and effective physical play. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Could be dangerous. Oh, he looks threatening. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Trailing as they are, they must make good use of this corner. And taken short. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, I think we can expect goals.
Oh, Stuart, they've got to score! And the volley onto the woodwork. I think he was a bit unlucky there.
Well, you can say he's a bit unfortunate, but I think he should be hitting the target and scoring there.
Not much time to make up his mind. Excellent refereeing, advantage in operation. And Borussia Dortmund come away with it. Can they create something from here? Dortmund, it is going their way.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Enzo Fernandez. In position here to protect the ball. This attack looks highly promising. But timely defending when it mattered. Now can they counter clinically? Trying to open them up. Genuine chance. I'll tell you what, that is really top-class defending. Well, he's gone back to give the free kick, the referee here. He tried to play advantage, but it didn't accrue. Played in there. There will be... And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest. So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, it's a nerve-jangling situation for all concerned, but as things stand, they will punch their ticket for the knockout stages.
Well, they just have to keep their nerve here. This will be a big second half for them. They've got to keep playing.
Well, they've kicked off the second half here in Dortmund. Using his strength to shield the ball. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Oh, a goal! They've done it! Quite the comeback, this! Jan Cotto. Now with De Jong. Decent position for Dortmund to be in, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more action from the Bundesliga coming up. It's Borussia Dortmund facing Werder Bremen. Barella. Must take the lead here, and they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, as you can see, that's a great half volley. He controls it so well. That could have gone anywhere.
On with the game then. 3-2. What will happen next? Enzo Fernandez. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Really good block. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Well, good effective pressure. Well, space if he goes inside. And quick thinking defensively. Just the challenge that was required. Traore. Big chance to get them on terms. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day. Monaco regaining possession. Plenty of support here. The emphasis very much on attack. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Borussia Dortmund have given it away. How can he take them on and beat them? Can they forge ahead? Well, sometimes you need inspiration from your goalkeeper.
Well, he's pulled off a decent save here, but more importantly, they stay on level terms.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end.
Well, just listen to these Dortmund fans. They're demanding a winner here, and I wouldn't be surprised if they get it.
And Dortmund committed to getting forward. Can they grab a late winner? Could be threatening. Almost found its target, but cutting it out in the end. And the referee says that is all for today. Well, this is a region that really loves its football, the industrial west of Germany. We're at the home of Borussia Dortmund. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League action on the menu. Will Borussia Dortmund confirm their presence in the knockout stages? It is Borussia Dortmund up against Monaco. Can he put it in? Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Here's the starting 11 for Borussia Dortmund. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Nicolo Barella in the centre of midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And green space aplenty for Dortmund to run into. Are they going to forge ahead? Oh, that is an outrageously good stop.
Well, great reflexes from the keeper. He did brilliantly there.
Veering in field here. Well, this could really help the cause. An alert piece of defending. Well, a glance at the table confirms that the home side are not really in the position they would ideally want to be in. It's pretty critical, Stuart, if they have designs on progressing.
Well, they just have to worry about their performance today. They certainly can't affect what goes on in the other match. Hopefully they can get the 3 points, and that might be enough to see them through.
And that'll be a Dortmund ball. De Jong. To make it through. It's opened up for him, and that's a very good parry. Enzo Fernandez. He continues his run, and strong play here, and still a chance. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, how can you stop him? If you get too tight, he'll use...
Well, based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. Karim Adeyemi. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Being pressed here. Getting forward. Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. Well, sometimes advantage just doesn't work out. And the referee has awarded a free kick now. And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. A chance now with the corner. Taken short. A really top-notch piece of defending. Openda. Adeyemi. Frankie de Jong. An encouraging move from Dortmund. It did look on for them, but not to be. Good use of advantage for Dortmund. Good challenge and a throw-in coming up. Karim Adeyemi. And the ball back with Monaco now. Going well. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Still could be dangerous. And that is going to... Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Well, he's given us away. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's splendid play. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. And they will make the change now. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. And out of play for a Monaco throw. Traore with it. Romero. Enzo Fernandez. A live game from the Bundesliga for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Borussia Dortmund facing Werder Bremen. And the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
And that was a very fine read. Romero. Here's Traore. And continues his run. Well, possibilities in the centre. And given away by Dortmund. Dortmund have been awarded the free kick by the referee. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. De Jong. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Bush. Locatelli with it. Running with the ball confidently. That's a nice looking ball. Oh, fine stop. And beyond the byline. Goal kick then. And they need to get tighter here. Barella. Now with De Jong. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Now, can they nudge in front late on here? And that'll be Monaco's throw-in. Surely! And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front. They have to be bold, Borussia Dortmund, in these circumstances. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so.
The group stages are winding down, but knockout football is still
one of the great, most atmospheric venues anywhere in the football world. We're at the home of Borussia Dortmund. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League action on the menu. Will Borussia Dortmund confirm their presence in the knockout stages? It is Borussia Dortmund up against Monaco.
Well, thanks, Derek. What a final game this should be. It could go right to the wire. Dortmund need to hold their nerve here. I'm looking forward to this one.
Determined defending. And here's the 11 for Borussia Dortmund. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Nicolo Barella in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And a Dortmund corner here. Well, they fancy a short one. Can they forge ahead? Oh, a tremendous block. Well, behind for another corner. But he's gone short with it. De Jong. Pulls it back. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Well, not giving him any breathing room. Romero. And the ball with Yarai. Well, a glance at the table confirms that the home side are not really in the position they would ideally want to be in. It's pretty critical, Stuart, if they have designs on progressing.
Well, it's not a great place to be in, is it? But all they can do is win this one and hope things go their way in the other game.
Promising sequence. He's in behind. Rifled against the post, but back in play. Well, threat over for now.
Well, I have to say, Dortmund are so unlucky not to be leading now. They look a real threat at the moment.
Still passing it around with authority. Targets available, cross comes in. Keeper getting the touch. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome.
Well, the keeper's made a good save, but you just sense a goal is coming soon.
Dortmund have been awarded the free kick by the referee. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, he's certainly on fire at the moment. He looks fit, he looks sharp, and he's full of confidence. He's just been too hot to handle, and I fully expect him to score again today and eventually break that record.
It's with Duarte. De Jong, and defending as a unit. They're trying to get right into his face. Might jump in front. There's the cut back. And did just enough defensively.
Well, there we have it. This has been a really poor game so far. The players need to pick up the tempo and be a lot braver with their passing and their movement. This can only get better.
De Jong must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
Mikel Merino. Given away by Monaco. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Oh, superb defending. And that is going to be all for the first half here in Dortmund. Well, Frankie de Jong was busy, he was difficult. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Well, that'll be a free kick. Well, good run this. Now, what can he do with it? Had no interest in losing possession. left his marker for dead. Well, it didn't really go according to the script, did it?
Well, the less said about that, the better, because that's a really poor attempt in the end.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more action from the Bundesliga here on EA TV. It's Borussia Dortmund facing Werder Bremen.
That should be a tasting.
Is this the moment? And able to get a body in the way. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Locatelli. "30 minutes to go then." And Borussia Dortmund in a position of menace. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. He continues his run. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Might be able to set up the chance. Is it going to be? And he's gone for power. So close to finding the net. Here it is now, the substitution. Could be threatening. Well, it looked as though he might be onto something, but his timing left a bit to be desired.
Yeah, that's frustrating, because he's just been too impatient there. He doesn't need to make his movement quite so early.
Fernandes. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Can he play it in? It's an opportunity. And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment. Barella. Karim Adeyemi. Effective challenge. Well, no point in stopping play, advantage with them. They need to get tighter here.
Well, the Dortmund fans are making so much noise in here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration from one of those players out on the pitch.
Good weight on that pass. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Counter-attacking chance. Well, it fizzled out. Can they nudge in front late on here? Adeyemi. Barella has it. Beautifully weighted ball. And that'll be offside. So making the substitution now. Getting forward. Oh, managing to beat him. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Locatelli. Well, this could Corner could be pivotal. One of the great, most atmospheric venues anywhere in the football world. We're at the home of Borussia Dortmund. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League action on the menu. Will Borussia Dortmund confirm their presence in the knockout stages? It is Borussia Dortmund up against Monaco.
Well, thanks, Derek. What a final game this should be. It could go right to the wire. Dortmund need to hold their nerve here. I'm looking forward to this one.
Barella. Here's the starting 11 for Borussia Dortmund. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Nicolo Barella in the centre of midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Chances on. In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? And welcome to one of the most football-crazy cities anywhere in Europe. We're in Dortmund, famed, of course, for the famous Yellow Wall. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League action on the menu. Will Borussia Dortmund confirm their presence in the knockout stages? It is Borussia Dortmund up against Monaco.
Well, thanks, Derek. What a final game this should be. It could go right to the wire. Dortmund need to hold their nerve here. I'm looking forward to this one.
And an astute piece of defending. And introducing the Borussia Dortmund side, Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Nicolo Barella in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. Playing it in and ably dealt with. Intercepting it intelligently. Well, a glance at the table confirms that the home side are not really in the position they would ideally want to be in. It's pretty critical, Stuart, if they have designs on progressing.
Well, they just have to worry about their performance today. They certainly can't affect what goes on in the other match. Hopefully they can get the 3 points, and that might be enough to see them through.
And playing it through. Real chance. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. Playing it short. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Well, the fans want to see a shot. Oh, fine stop. It's one corner after another. Not a short corner here. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, he's certainly on fire at the moment. He looks fit, he looks sharp, and he's full of confidence. He's just been too hot to handle, and I fully expect him to score again today and eventually break that record.
An alert intervention. Traoré now. And fine work from Monaco to win the ball back. Well, lovely work to get past his man. It has to be! goalkeeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
Short corner it is. Crossing into the middle. Threat over for now, it seems. Barella. Can they take the lead? Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
And short it is. Advantage, Borussia Dortmund. Will he play it in? De Jong. Not a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Romero. Enzo Fernandez. Moving forward effectively. And he takes on the shot. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. And there they... Well, they've kicked off the second half here in Dortmund. Oh, great attacking play. An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation. And they're making a change. Favouring the short one. Targets available, cross comes in. Just a bit too much height on the header.
Well, he met it well, but just couldn't keep it down. That's a chance.
But a lot to look forward to on the live action front here on EA TV, and we have more live Bundesliga action for you. It's Borussia Dortmund facing Werder Bremen. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Can he convert? Oh, good work to deny the opportunity.
Well, the stats back up what we've seen so far. Some good attacking football, chances for both teams, and plenty to enjoy. Let's hope for more of the same.
De Jong. Now with Barella. Beautiful pass. Must take the lead here. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Well, we're into the final half hour. Showing a real will to win the ball. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, could finish. And a goal! It could be such an important one. A goal to get the fans dreaming about the knockout stages. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Can he play it in? And still pressing. Just the tackle that was needed. This could square the game. And still danger here. And he's gone and scored to level it again. So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Yeray. can sense the threat is there. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Can he create an angle? Oh, splendid header, but a fine save. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Oh, that's a fine... Oh, could be! And there it is! But hang on, the flag has gone up, and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
Openda. And Dortmund committed to getting forward. Can they grab a late winner? But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Vanderson. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. And pulled back. Can he put it away? Well, a save to be proud of.
Well, he's pulled off a top-class save there at such a vital time as well.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. And the counter looks on here, options available.
Well, the atmosphere is electric at the moment, but can Dortmund reward their fans with a winner? You sense it might be coming.
And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And there goes the final. One of the great, most atmospheric venues anywhere in the football world. We're at the home of Borussia Dortmund. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League action on the menu. Will Borussia Dortmund confirm their presence in the knockout stages? It is Borussia Dortmund. Opportunity here. And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
De Jong. Jan Koto. Must score! And it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations. Fernandes. Zalewski. He continues his run, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Feeding it through, but mistimed his run.
Well, he's got the timing all wrong there. He just needs to bide his time.
So, glancing at the table, and I must say, when the teams came out of the various pots for the Champions League draw, this was the one that stood out straight away. What a riveting game this promises to be.
Well, you're absolutely right, Derek. This should be a great game. I'd expect both these teams to go deep into the competition. This is the Champions League at its best. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Barella. Enzo Fernandez. Zalewski. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, how can you stop him? If you get too tight, he'll use the space behind you, drop off, and he'll turn and run at you. Add that to his movement in the box, and you can see why he scored so many goals.
Making a bit of headway. And nothing comes of that attack. Now, who can he play it to? Marino. Patient build-up at the moment. Can he find the net? Oh, body in the way, crucially. De Jong. Can he finish this? Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Well, the short corner routine. The cut back. Thwarting him. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Nikola Zalewski. So on the cusp of the interval, and Dortmund with the lead. What have you made of what you've seen from them so far?
Yes, they've defended really well.
Oh, Stuart, they must score! Oh, my word, there's excellent timing for you. What a challenge. Throw in here for Monaco. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. This could level it. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Over it comes. And the whistle is... Well, they've kicked off the second half here in Dortmund. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Well, they want that equaliser, but their passing remains smooth. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? Possession one. Teammates available. Well, racing past his man. Electing to cross into the centre. No-nonsense clearance. Well, the cross that time completely overcooked. Silva. Barella has it. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skills to get out.
Oh, look at this, Stuart, an opportunity. Well, it really looked as though that was going to be another goal from him.
Well, a chance for his second there. Probably should have done a bit better there, really.
De Jong. And back to De Jong. Oh, might be. In it goes! A goal, and one that removes a lot of the pressure. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Zalewski. Couto. Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more action from the Bundesliga coming up. It's Borussia Dortmund facing Werder Bremen. Chance to reduce the arrears. Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge. Adeyemi. And he read it well, intercepting it. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. And players waiting at the far post. Well, didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. This could be troublesome. Opportunity! And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. It's to be a double substitution for Dortmund. They need to get tighter here. And a fine stop. Now how about the short corner? Fine cross into the middle. And he clears the danger. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. Could play it in. Pretty clear who got the last touch. So it will be a corner. Substitution it is for Dortmund. Trying to pick out a teammate. Van Dijk. Cotto. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Can he get one back? Stopped a surefire goal. That's it, the referee brings the action to an end. Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Yeah, he'll be happy coming off the pitch. He worked hard.
Some questions regarding the match? That'll be all, thank you.